I'm Jomar Franco. I am an admissions advisor here at the University of Washington, Tacoma. No, I actually didn't. You know, I really wanted to work in government, and so, you know, when I graduated college, I got a job actually working first in healthcare, and education has always been a passion of mine, so I always loved, you know, I've always loved working for the school, and I love UW Tacoma, I love its people, and so I thought, hey, you know, what's the next step? And so, I decided that working for the university, first as a fundraiser, that's what I got hired as, and then currently now my role as an admissions advisor. Didn't see myself, you know, 3 years ago back when I graduated working in this like position, but it's been great, definitely. I declared my sophomore year that I was going to be a politics, philosophy, and economics major. So I kind of knew what I wanted to do once I came in. I mean, politics has always been a passion of mine. Ever since I was a little kid, I was running for student council. So ASB has been a big part of my life. But what's funny was I never won any ASUT election while I was here. So, you know, it didn't really pan out. But, you know, it's just awesome that, you know, like, when one door closed, when I lost the presidency, you know, I became the chair for the Student Activities Board, and I loved every second of it, running activities on campus for students. Yeah, I mean, at least to get to where I am right now, there's been a few obstacles. When my parents both lost their jobs during the recession, so they started their own business, and that didn't really necessarily take off. You know, they're still working on it right now, you know, I thank God every day that like I'm given this opportunity that I have a diploma that's hanging on the wall right now, because you know, just it's been a blessing. You know, that's where I turn to. Mostly, my faith's very important to me, and so you know, turning to God during those rough times really, you know, brought me through it. I guess my definition of success, I haven't really defined that, I think. That's a good question. I never really defined it. I guess it's being happy with what you're doing. Being happy in life is success. I mean, if you're happy, you know, it doesn't necessarily, you could be living in an apartment the size of a shoebox, and you know, I think like if you're surrounded by the people you love and you know, you're happy, then shoot, that's success, man. Everybody has their own, you know, own vision of success. For me, I guess, you know, yeah, the American dream would be something I want to strive for, like, you know, having a family, having kids, maybe have a great job, working somewhere else, you know. But you know, I think so far in my life I've been successful at what I, you know, hope to do. That was to get a job after graduation, and to complete my degree. It's had its ups and downs, definitely. Right now, I mean, like, and it's had its twists and turns, I guess, if you could say that. But for the most part, you know, it's been just a straight shot. The bus isn't stopping, you know. I've experienced a lot of things, but I know that my life isn't over yet. And so I know that there's like so much more road to go, you know, maybe 60, 70 more years down. Definitely there have been some really rough times in my life, and that's when I really needed to turn to my faith, and really needed to turn to my family. And you know, they have guided me through every situation, whether it was a breakup or, you know, a loss of money, or you know, getting stranded on the side of the road. They've been there for me. Also my friends as well, you know, like shoulders to cry on, and you know, like whatever help I needed. If I need help with homework, they've been there. They tore up my papers, and you know, have been there for me. So you know, I mean, like, it's been a straight shot for the most part, but I mean, I haven't really hit a low, but but there have been times where I've needed it and people have picked me up. helped me, and you know, thank God for that. Tips or advice for students that, you know, feel like they're losing their passion. It's just to follow their passion, honestly. You know, like what I've heard from so many other people is that, like, do find a job that you don't really feel like is a job, and you'll wake up happy, right? So, I mean, I'm not necessarily in my dream job right now. I mean, admissions advisor is not what I want to be. For me, like, I want to end up at, you know, passing legislation at some point at the state level or federal level. I mean, I have big dreams, and so, you know, follow those dreams, follow the passion that you have. Even if it, like, I know it sounds super cliche right now to say that stuff, follow your dreams, but, you know, it's really important. I mean, you have to have your goals set somewhere. Keep on, you know, reaching for those next steps, because, you know, if you know, take advantage of the step and, you know, you keep on building toward that goal, you're gonna, in the end, achieve it. You guys okay?
I don't know, man. You said a lot of things, and I'm just like, damn it.